What's happening, people, and welcome to the Flex Tribe with your man, Jay Flex, the wrestler. So, anyways, I'm doing this video to talk about money and why it's not the only thing that's going to get you women. You know what I'm saying? And I think there are a lot of dating coaches out here. I'm not a dating coach. I'm start off by saying I'm not a dating coach, right? But there are a lot of dating coaches who you'll hear talk about the conversation about money and how that is plays a very big role in getting women or getting women to submit, getting women to like you, getting women to lust after you, want to be with you, love you, all of the above, right? And but the thing, and I cringe when I hear talk about just money being a main component, because if you have a conversation with women, a lot of times they will tell you otherwise. And I mean like a conversation that you have with them, like you and her having a conversation, or you and a group of you and a group of women are having this conversation. You can see it, you can tell through social media what they really like. I mean, yes, you have women who love a dude who makes a lot of money. Okay, let's just be real. It's not like we don't see it. You got men who, and I shoot, especially out in the LA area. You got men who flaunt their money. They flaunt their cars, which is definitely going to easily attract a gold digger, right? But I'm not really talking about a gold digger. I'm talking about women that you want to attract that really do want to see you as a whole man. Not just a man who has resources for them, it has money. Yes, there are women who are like that. So therefore, you have a lot of men who think that money is going to be the main thing that I need to worry about. And when it comes to getting women, I got to get my money right so I can get the woman that I want. I got to listen to that. I got to get my money right so I can get the woman that I want. Not I got to get my money right so I can have the life that I want. And that's on a whole different conversation. I ain't even going to go there. Y'all probably going to have to pay me for that. Just wait till I drop my Patreon, man. So y'all going to be paying me for that kind of stuff. Because let me tell you something, nigga. You don't need to be getting no money so you get the woman you want. You need to be getting money so you get the life you freaking want. The woman is going to come into that. That's a part of it. See, making your money needs to be on your own terms and how you make your life, you as an individual, better. And reason why I'm bringing that up is because, and to segue back into what I was talking about, money is not the main important ingredient to getting women anyways. I posted a video the other day, a post, it was like a meme the other day about, what women like. It was like a meme, and it had, it was like the caption said, what do you like most from first to last, right? And it had A, money, B, looks, C, vibes, D, personality, right? And so I posted it on my page, and for you guys who don't follow my page, give it a follow, Jay Flex the wrestler, or JFlex _ the wrestler. Let me move from this freaking sun. Just decided to come. Well, I kind of moved a little bit, so. And I decided to post it on my page because I wanted to see what the women were going to say. And on my caption, I said, "Women, please be real. Please be honest. Please be real. What do you like from first to last? From least to greatest, or most to least, right?" And so here's what they said, man. You can look at my page. 90% of women, or people rather, they put money last. Like, it was money last. It was like vibes, personality, looks, money. Personality, looks, vibes, money. Vibes, personality, looks, money. You know, looks, money. I mean, looks, vibes, personality, money. It was like everything. Money was the last thing that was. Now look, a lot of dudes be like, "Oh, they lying, they bullshit, this and that." Money is important, and I ain't say it wasn't. You know, money really is important. Money should be, but money, like I said, should be important for your life and for your happiness, your health, your well-being. If you want to have a family one day, you got kids, you want to take care of them, you got family members that you want to take care of, you want to give back to your community. Like, those are things that money should, that is, you know, and so, and like I said, for your wife or your significant other, whatever. So I'm not saying women shouldn't be spent, men shouldn't spend money on women or somebody who they're dating or whatever. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of dudes use their money as weaponry, use their money as, they lead with their money. They lead with their pockets. And they spend time developing whatever to get their money without, but down the road on the other side, they haven't spent time developing their personality, their looks, their vibes. Vibes is your energy. That's your energy. That is, you know, it can sort of kind of go hand in hand with personality to a degree, but personality is more about character, which a lot of women do talk about. A lot of dudes think that women don't. They may not say it in mainstream media or whatever, or they may not say it to, you may not have heard them say it, but they do care about that. Because, look, if looks and money were the first thing that they looked at, it's going to have to become to a point where, okay, now what else do you have? What kind of conversation can you carry? They really do. You still have to have a great conversation. You know, I talk about Ron Wills a lot. Another YouTuber who makes great content. He's an author. He's written books and everything like that, right? He talks a lot about the, man, Rom, if you're looking at this video, man, dude, tell it to me right, because I don't even freaking, I can't remember what you said. I think it had to do with self-mastery, but he talked about the four pillars of the man, okay? And basically he talked about, you know, how a man should have everything to offer. You know, it's more than just his looks. It's more than just his money. It's more than just, you know, he's got to be able to protect, provide, have great conversation, you know, to have good energy, confidence and energy, life experiences that make him more interesting when that woman is listening to him talk. Okay. And a lot of dudes will think they leading with their wallet or they're just leading with their body. And it's like, look, man, those things are very important. Because even with looks, looks are not, looks are important to a degree. Look, I told you what I do. I do fitness modeling, acting, and wrestling too. So all three of those elements, you better look some form of must-see TV. Okay, let's just be real. You have to look like some form of must-see television. Okay, so you got to stay in the gym. You need to work on your skin. You need to do your teeth. You need to do this. You need to do that. Grooming, whatever, right? So I get it. Looks are important, but at the end of the day, that's icing on the cake. Hell, money is important. Yeah, bills to pay. You know, you get a woman and you ain't paying your bills and the lights go off and the water stops working. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you need to have your money right. So because she probably ain't gonna want to have sex with you if she's stressed out because the money ain't being paid and you ain't getting off your ass and stuff. Look, that makes sense, right? But that's a blind man. Anybody can see that you need money for that. But when you are a type of guy who leads with your wallet and your money because you got a nice car and you're showing it off and it's like you're using that to get the finest woman on the planet, she got every right to just be a gold digger to you. because you giving her the leeway. You giving her the license to do that, pretty much. It's like you giving her the keys to the car. You giving her the keys to the car to be a gold digger in your life. So then you're gonna be like, man, she only wanted me for my money. And then you're gonna realize that oh man, damn, so it do take more than money to get a woman or keep a woman. Nigga, of course. First of all, and I saw people, women commenting and saying why money was the last thing. You know, because they're like, you know, you could have all the money in the world but be a dickhead. Just like you have the best body in the world and be a dickhead. You know, those are two, out of the whole list, those are probably the two most vain things on the list. Money and looks, you know? So, I mean, so when it's vain, that means that it's not really, well, this is not exactly what it means, but at some point it's going to have to be more than just that, you know? So because a lot of them said personality, you know, a lot of them said looks do matter a lot, but it's about, you know, how you treat me, you know, or can you, you know, your personality, can you talk, you know, are you cool to be around? Are you safe to be around? A lot of them say it's safe to be around, right? So, and your vibes are your energy, your aura that is coming out of you. Is like, you know, what kind of aura or energy do you have? What kind of vibes do you have? You got positive vibes, or are you always negative? You know, are you inspirational? Like, can you push her, or do she have to constantly, you know, push you? Because you always doing bare minimum, or you always, you know, settling for less, or you ain't never getting off your ass and doing nothing. She taking care of you. And a lot of dudes who listen to that, they'll be like, well, Flex, you know, a lot of women that be dimes or good looking women, they be with dudes who ain't about their stuff and who ain't this and who ain't that. So why, you know, so what you must be saying is false, because they still dealing with dudes who ain't on their level. You know what I'm saying? Look, they settling at the end of the day. They settling. That woman is settling. That woman, 9 times out, and I've had conversations with women when they said that I settled for that. I didn't really want it. It won't for me. You know, like I've had conversations with women and they've said that. So either they settling or they really just, they like to be the lead. Let's just be real. Either they settling or they like to be the lead. Or they probably don't think there's anything else out there. They probably, and that kind of comes with settling. They probably don't think there's anything out there. You know, they probably never seen anything like resembling a man who can lead, or you know, who has all 4 of these traits: money, looks, vibes, personality, everything, right? But the point I'm making is that every woman chose money last. So for all these people and men and these dating coaches or whatever they call, and I ain't got nothing against them, it's just when I hear them lead with that, with, you know, women, what attracts women, or what is attractive to a woman, and even turns sexy to a woman, is the money that he making. Look, even though you have a lot of, you know, female influencers, you have a lot of really good looking female singers, actresses, whatever, who will say, you know, their money got to be right. And, you know, so that's what is attractive on a man, is his money, but that's going to get old. I mean, heck, you know, let's just be real, man. I've honestly, I have a friend of mine, okay, I ain't gonna say his name, and I'm going somewhere with this, okay? I have a friend of mine, I ain't gonna say his name, he don't even have a YouTube, I don't think, and I ain't gonna say the girl's name, you know what I'm saying? Now, I haven't talked to this guy in about 5 years, 4 or 5 years, and, you know, I never met the girl who he was talking about, right? But he said he had problems with her. He spent tons of money on her, bought her a house. He was in love with her. They dated for like 4 or 5 years. And, you know, this guy's in his 40s, you know, and she was in her 40 or maybe, oh, actually, no, she might have been even younger than 30s. Maybe, or probably early 30s, I think, right? At the time. So I don't know, you know, whatever. Like, again, I never met, I never met the girl. But anyways, I don't even think I can remember her name, but he told me, he's like, look, you know, he went through a lot. I mean, he loved this girl, and maybe she loved him too, but ain't what it sounded. It wasn't what it sounded like, you know. But she, or he was taking care of her a lot, got her a house, or they co-signed on a house, or co-signed for her house, or he co-signed for her house or whatever, so she could have it. And dude, she fucking another dude in that house. Let's be real. That's what she was doing. And he was the type of guy, he traveled all the time back and forth. He was always on his job and stuff. And out of the country, or out of the state or whatever. And she was cheating on him. You know what I'm saying? And it took him a long time to get over her, probably because of all the money he spent. Because he actually opened up to me. He was like, it was actually, I think, because I said, why did you, because he was going through about it even years after they broke up. So I think they dated for like 3 years, and they were broken up for like 2 years. And he was still feeling that he was still feeling that. It's like a pooling. You pulled something and it constantly keeps coming back, because it's like you keep thinking about your mistakes that you made. Now, is every woman like this? Absolutely not, right? But a lot of them are. A lot of them are. A lot of them really are. A lot of women do use men for money. It's just the truth. It's the truth. That's not the only guy I've had a conversation with. I'm not even a therapist, anything like that. But dudes will come up to me and talk to me, because my energy always comes off as, man, look, I'm on my own program. So, but it's enlightening when they talk to me about things, and just to be a listening ear for him, because he really was going through about this, man. And I could tell. And, you know, he really went through this because he spent a lot of money on her. And he thought that it was going to be great. And look, it's two sides to every story. Maybe he was crazy. I don't know. But I do know he made some really good money. I know he made really good freaking money. This guy was, yeah. And he did attract women who were into money to a degree. Okay? Because they are out there, right? They may not be the women who have said they choose money last on the list, right? Or maybe even the women who said they choose money last on the list. Maybe they really do choose money first. You know, they just saying it. Who knows, man? You can never know truly the intentions of a human being, man. Straight up. And that's a whole nother conversation. But anyways, right? He realized, my point of saying all of that is, he realized that to not lead with his money or his wallet. And he was way older than I was. And he lived for a pretty long time. Or he had been pretty experienced, and he, you know, very wealthy, rich man, but he was like, you know, I guess it was just an epiphany. I guess that situation was an epiphany for him to realize, look, money, I'm not leading with my wallet no more. You know, I guess that it took that experience for him to realize that. But at the end of the day, look at my page on Instagram and see what I'm talking about. If you think I'm lying and bullshitting, my Instagram page, jflex_the wrestler, got about 40,000 followers on there, real followers. A lot of them commented down, and they said money was the last thing. And honestly, I can see why it would be. Because again, last thing I'm gonna say, we ain't talking about a woman who is a gold digger, who is a really good looking woman, is very young, and she just wants to be, you know, tricked or whatever. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about a real woman, like, you know. So, hey man, hopefully this video helped, made sense, gave you a different perspective, because that's what this channel is about. This channel is about giving different perspectives. truths or my truths or whatever. And whether you agree with them or not, and if you agree with them, awesome. If you don't, awesome too. Look, man, happy Sunday. Be blessed. I'm out. Peace.